Good afternoon slash good morning, my dear viewer. So this video is going to specifically tackle the question of atheism head on. The biggest complaint that I get with my videos from friends and foes alike is that I ramble a lot and that I keep indulging in digressions that are the best at best irrelevant and mundane seeming to average viewer, and at the same time, on the other hand, at worst can be distractions and don't make for a video that I guess most people will see through to the end because I keep veering off point, quote unquote. Hi, this is Zaidi Boy. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. By the way, these are smart holes. It makes me look homeless. Obviously, I'm wearing this as well because I kind of injured my finger. My middle finger, you can see right there, I got a blood spot on. But these are the questions I'm going to be talking about today, hopefully. Religion, God, and then the ultimate proof of God obviously being order. And the fact that order does infer design, and the fact that order cannot coexist simultaneously with chaos. There's my beautiful Catty, who's still partying in Colombia with her mommy, my ex-wife Judith, who's no longer speaking to me because I've been such a jerk. Anyway, I don't even know if they're back yet or not. But I'm also in my new digs, as you can see. The place is a complete mess. Just a few days ago, I shot a video of my last place, showing you what a mess that was. At least I don't have anything on the walls here in terms of art, and the last place I completely destroyed. Those poor people, when they go inside, they're going to be so shocked. El Jefe, Del Jefe, and I got the basics of things set up in here. Infinity, 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 infinity. So a quick tour through the house and then we'll get started on this. There's going to be a couple of people living in a couple of the rooms. It's basically a walkout basement. We got our kitchen, obviously, with fried pasta. You basically take pasta and you fry it and you throw stuff in there. It's amazing. I know I'm digressing already, but I will get back to this momentarily. You've got obviously the laundry, bathroom, all this kind of good stuff. Infinity, 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 infinity. What this is an infinity loop. This is the reason I do this, right? It's very interesting. Infinity. And in fact, everything in life is infinite. That's another proof of God. You keep going into stuff and you just keep going and going forever. How can it be like that by itself? Like, basically, my dear atheist friend, if anyone is watching this, the only thing you need to wonder about is, could all of this stuff just be? Like, put aside religion. The main thing that I'm an advocate of is God, right? How can all of this stuff, oh my God, there's another something on Twitter. Yay! I'm doing really well on Twitter. You may or may not be happy to know I got famous people and brands following me, and I get all kinds of interactions. The Liberal Party of Canada follows me, Maclean's Magazine follows me, Gary Vaynerchuk follows me, Daniel Dennett, foremost atheist in the world, he only follows like 42 people. He's got hundreds of thousands of followers. You're truly Humber Narrator is one of them. I sent him a link to my rebuttal of Richard Dawkins' The God Delusion, and he followed me, right? He's a great guy, a very eminent guy, and by the way, to me, he's a believer. He believes in principles. He hasn't been enlightened on what I know of Islam from my perspective, which is why he doesn't believe what I believe. In the same way as if I'd been brought up in his shoes and I had as much brains as he has, I would have arrived at the position he does. Isn't this amazing? Like 4 days ago, I was like worrying about, these are the kinds of, on a personal note, these are the kinds of reasons I believe in God. I shot this video of me about to be kicked out in this rundown place with art everywhere and stuff everywhere, and I had no idea where I was going. And like literally the next day I found a place. 2 days later I started moving out. Yesterday I completed my move, and today I wake up and it's a brand new world and it's a brand new life. So, um, this is my backyard. I set up a couple of chairs here. I brought a couple of chairs with me, got my coffee, and we're ready to go. Got my got my cigar too. So now let's get to this list here. So the first and foremost question that atheists have is as follows, or let's say, I mean, it's hard to say what's going on. I mean, the first question is, why do you believe in something for which there is no evidence? Okay, no evidence for God. Now, you can see I'm speechless already because there's an infinite number of ways of answering that question, just as there are an infinite number of things that are evidence for God, both seen and unseen. If there is a God, guys, if there is a God, He has obviously furnished enough proof of His existence, okay? As per reason, as per the heart, the soul, and the mind, as per your personal inclinations, and so on and so forth. Suffice it to say that everything in existence is evidence for God. This universe is evidence for God. The problem that people have with God is as follows, and God was actually part 2 on my list here, but we might as well jump right to it. With regards to religion, maybe I'll just come back to that briefly. Let's just start with God. So the first thing is, the biggest proof of God, according to our sixth Imam, peace be upon him, is within our very nature. So the things, it's like Helen Keller said, and I keep repeating this thing because it's actually a very nice thing she said. She said, I'm looking for the best view for you guys, right? I think this tree-lined reflection approach is not bad. But in any case, the best view of God, guys, is the best proof of God is within you, said our sixth Imam, peace be upon him, and his family, the great-great-great-grandson of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family. The highest proof of God that he furnished is that proof which is within, that He is. The thing that you call conscience, the thing that you call goodness. You don't have to believe in the label God, but inside you can feel something going on. If you meditate, I really encourage you to look up David Lynch's videos on transcendental meditation that he calls money in the bank. Money in the bank, because once you're plugged into what he terms as the infinite intelligence, I guess, once you meditate and once you still down your day-to-day thoughts, so you sit there in solitude, and like today I spent a whole day in solitude, and it's been a very meditative day. I was basically just cleaning up inside, organizing my stuff. As soon as you still down your day-to-day thinking and allow your thoughts to settle down and become granular, your thoughts, your day-to-day thinking will continue, like bills and people and what am I going to say to this person and why did I do that and all this kind of day-to-day stuff that the majority of people live in. Once you have some solitude and you have time to disassociate yourself from all of the stressful things in your life, the people and the cars and the buildings and your office and the traffic lights and the smog and the smoke and pollution and just the noise that's out there. Once you begin to quieten down your environment, you quieten down your environment, and then essentially you find that your thoughts begin to slow down. There's only so much you can think about something. The reason that our internal cycle of compulsive, ego-driven, destructive, negative, non-constructive at the very least thinking continues, the stress causing and anxiety